Hi, my name is Christopher Southern, and I'm in the class How to Start a Business, which is GUB 3113 at UCF. And I interviewed David Sexter, who's the owner and operator of Bosphorous Turkish Cuisine in Winter Park. And some of the key things that he taught me, actually going through being an entrepreneur for the first year, was to really focus on utilizing your time in the most organized possible way. Over the last year that he's worked in this Turkish restaurant, he definitely saw that sacrificing time with his family was one of the hardest things that he could possibly do. Aside from time, he definitely told me that no matter how much you try to overestimate your costs when you try to start up a business, he's like, you'll never be able to overestimate it enough, because he said the number one thing that, looking back, if you could do, is just have more capital money going in. And even though they try to teach us that more and more, if you're trying to open a business, he really emphasized how important it is to have as much money as you possibly can going in, and no matter how much you overestimate things, you'll never have enough. Aside from that, getting into the restaurant industry, which is very difficult and something that I want to do myself, David taught me that it was definitely something that you really need to research into the industry and into the cultural, whatever the cultural background is that you're going into. He ended up doing Turkish, and working with several different Turkish people, adapting to the culture was one of the other hardest things that he ended up having to do. Over the last year, just understanding some of their ways and dealing with different religions and dealing with all the little holidays that they have compared to what he was used to as an American, doing a Turkish restaurant, even though he knew that ethnicity was a good idea, looking back, he told me that he would have taken more time to look into the cultural backgrounds behind, especially because you're going to be getting customers of that nationality as well. But overall, the most important things David taught me were to focus on time and organization, to keep yourself organized, because if without organization, you'll end up shooting yourself in the foot. To focus on having as much capital as you possibly can. Even if you think it's enough, chances are it won't be. And whatever business you decide to open up, trying to become a successful entrepreneur, it's vital to know all about your industry and all about the culture that backgrounds your industry in order to be a successful entrepreneur. Again, my name is Christopher Southern, and I did class GEB 3113 with Kathie, Holland this semester at UCF. Definitely a great class to take, and I look forward to finishing up the class soon. Thanks.